Hey, what's up everybody, I'm Charlie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my delicious rotisserie chicken. Now, this is just not your ordinary rotisserie chicken. We're going to take this whole chicken, we're going to marinate it, we're going to season it, and we're also going to inject it with my Creole butter marinade, which I'm going to show you how to make in this video. And once we finish, we're going to take it, put it in the rotisserie, and let it do its thing. So let's get started. Here is all what you will need to make your rotisserie chicken. You will need 1 5-pound whole chicken. You will also need some unsalted butter. For your seasonings, you will need 1 yellow onion, garlic, fresh oregano, and some fresh thyme. For your additional seasonings, you will need some salt, Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Now if you don't have this, you can use the Zatarain's Creole seasoning or the Slap Your Mama Creole seasoning. And you will also need some Chef Paul Prud'homme's Poetry Magic. For your tools, you will need a flavor injector and a meat thermometer. And also for this recipe, you will need a rotisserie, and here I'm using a Ronco Showtime Rotisserie 4000 series. And you will also need some food ties and a food processor. And there you have it. Chop 1 yellow onion, here I have 5 cloves of garlic. We're going to reserve this to make our marinade. Here I have some fresh oregano. We're going to get started by removing the leaves off the stem of the oregano. Bunch all the leaves together. And we're going to chop this up until the leaves resemble coarse crumbs, like how you see here. Here I have some fresh thyme. We're going to start by removing the leaves off the stem of the thyme. Bunch all the leaves together. We're going to chop the thyme leaves up very fine until it resembles coarse crumbs, like how you see here. In a food processor, add 1/2 cups of chopped yellow onion and 5 cloves of garlic. Blend all ingredients for 3 minutes or until mixture resembles a paste-like texture. And this is how it looks when we're done. As you can see, resembles a paste-like texture. Rinse your chicken off with cold water. Now a lot of people ask me, why do I rinse my chicken? I rinse my chicken as a precaution. Some chicken may have a lot of blood on it or some food particles that may be on the chicken. I just like to rinse that off. It gives the chicken a cleaner appearance, and I also clean and sanitize my sink before and after I prepare my chicken. We've transferred our chicken to a chopping board. Now we're going to take a napkin and we're just going to pat dry the chicken. You're going to place your hand inside the chicken cavity and you're going to remove the chicken neck and the chicken giblet. That's where it should be located, so you're going to pull that out. And any type of excess fat that is on the chicken, you're going to take a knife and you're just going to trim that off. As you can see, that's a nice blob of fat right here. We're going to take our knife and we're just going to trim that off. Our chicken has been rinsed and the fat has been trimmed. We're going to proceed to the next step, which is making our butter marinade. Here we have 6 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, and we're going to add some seasoning to that. Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, 1 teaspoon of Chef Papadom's Poetry Magic, and here I have 1 teaspoon, this is optional, of cayenne pepper. I'm going to add that in there. Stir all your ingredients together. Here's the needle of our flavor injector, and as you can see there's 2 holes in there, and we're going to add that into our butter. And you're just going to add the butter into your flavor injector by pulling the nozzle of your flavor injector. Now we're going to insert the flavor injector into the chicken breast, and you're going to squeeze a small amount of the butter marinate into the chicken breast. Now you can add the butter into other parts such as the chicken legs and the chicken wings. Place your seasoned butter into your refrigerator for 8 minutes or until mixture has a paste-like consistency. Now we're going to take our hands and we're just going to rub the chicken down. We want all that butter marinade to get all inside the chicken, so we're just going to rub the entire chicken. We transferred our chicken into a large bowl. Let's add some seasoning. Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, 1 tablespoon of Chef Papadom's Poetry Magic, and remember that onion and garlic mixture that we've made? We're going to add that in there. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of fresh thyme and 2 teaspoons of fresh oregano. Using your hands, coat these seasonings onto the chicken. Place the chicken into your refrigerator and marinate it for 30 minutes. Now if you want, you can let this marinate overnight. We've placed our food ties on top of our chopping board, and we're going to add our chicken on top of this. Now we're going to tie our wings together. And now you're going to tie your chicken legs together. Now the reason why we're doing this is because during the cooking process of the rotisserie, this will help prevent the chicken legs and the chicken wings from touching the burner inside the rotisserie. Chop any excessive or hanging food ties with some kitchen scissors. I'm going to add my spit rods inside of the chicken. I'm going to start at a 30-degree angle. I'm just going to slide in carefully. Then I'm going to proceed to go into the chicken in a straight line, and it should go all the way through the chicken. Now we're going to add the gear wheel at the end. Now as you can see, our seasoned butter, after we've taken it out the refrigerator, has turned into a paste. We're going to take that and we're going to add that onto our chicken. And we're just going to rub that all around the chicken. Now as a last minute garnish, we're going to sprinkle 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme and 1 teaspoon of fresh oregano on top of the chicken. I'm going to place the chicken into my rotisserie oven to the A setting, which is inside of the oven. I'm going to close the door to my rotisserie oven. Now for this, the Ronco Showtime 4000 series, we have a roast sear and no heat setting. We're going to place it on the roast setting, and we're going to roast this chicken for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, time is up. I'm going to remove my chicken out of the rotisserie oven after roasting for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now to remove the chicken out of the rotisserie oven, I'm going to be using my heat-proof gloves that came with my rotisserie oven. We're going to insert the meat thermometer into the thigh of the chicken. The chicken should have an internal temperature in between 160 and 165 degrees. Now my chicken is at the 163 degree mark. That lets me know that my chicken is done. Now, roasting times vary depending on the size of the chicken and the type of rotisserie oven that you have, so it can take more or less time. If you have a chicken that's bigger than the 5-pound chicken that I have here, chances are it's going to take more time to roast. Now I'm going to cut you a slice to show you how it looks on the inside. Oh wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, look how good that looks. Look at how juicy that looks. Now I know I did kind of burn my wing tips a little bit, but that's because I didn't tie them down properly with my wings. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you like my channel, you can subscribe to it. You can also find this recipe with all of my other recipes at www.charliethecookandrews.com. You can also like or follow me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/charliethecookandrews. Now you want to stay tuned for the taste test finale. Thank you all for watching. Now it's time to go ahead and take a bite. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Whew. That chicken was so good. Oh man. I mean, it was so juicy and tender. Then you have that flavor from the butter that we injected in the chicken. Then we have all those seasonings and everything on the outside of the chicken. Man, it is so good. Oh my goodness, this has to be one of the juiciest chicken pieces. Well, one of the juiciest chickens I ever had. I mean, it is really, really good. That rotisserie right there, the Ronco Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue 4000 series, did the job. Man, it is so good. Now, if you want to buy that rotisserie, you can visit www.ronco.com, and there you have it. But overall, the chicken, just fantastic, delicious. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Until next time, take care, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.